essentially what we'll do is we'll just talk through. Okay. So you'll get a copy of the recording plus whoever we want to send it to.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you have, well, let me give you an overview. You know how to search for all the reports that you want? Okay. So we don't need, is there a specific report that you're thinking about?
Nothing specifically. What if we looked at one of these reports and just kind of like broke down how it was built?
Okay. Look at one that might, well, the ones that you have start would be the ones that you're most interested in.
Yeah.
Because you've started. Okay, so whichever one.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still in the run mode, so you can see the filters and all that kind of stuff, and the type, the modules that are used, applications, funding streams, provider site. So this is just the run view, so it allows you to change it, but we're going to go in, let's see if we can go through the edit view. Actually, we're going to, no, we can't because you don't have permissions for this particular report, but we're going to copy it, and then we can do everything we want to it. So we're back to that. And copy and original site. So this is what it will look like after you start your report, you know, if we were to edit it. So see that how the screen is different, the back, the next, save, preview, and cancel.
Yeah.
What does it say at the top? Right below report, what's it?
Communication reports.
Okay. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, there's 6 steps to it. Select module, define filters, define group by, choose display summaries. Actually, this is a more complicated one because it has the summaries on it. It has 2 extra steps: the define group by and choose display summaries. So let's do a simpler report. See, it says summation with details is the report type. Let's try to do one with just rows and columns. And then we can go back to the summation. Okay, see how there's only 4 steps at the top? Select module, define filters, choose display columns, and report details. So click on select modules. If you were to create a new report, this is how it would start. It would say, what is your primary module? So if your accounts would be, you're just talking about your providers, you know, your funding stream might be one, requisition. You can always choose related ones once you get in there, but you start with whatever the meat of your, whatever it is that you're looking at.
Right, okay.
Okay, then click the second step, which is define filters. Okay, so in this case, it's a very simple filter. It's under, for the applications module, it's using whatever is in process. So you could change it. You could say whatever is not in process. Or you could say it's one of, and then choose, yeah, put that down in the control for it. And that runtime box, see at the right, that allows you to change that every time you run a report. So in reports that people have designed for everybody, so that you can't edit them, but you can change the filters of what happens. So, which it doesn't really matter what we choose, because this is just a play report, so whatever you want to choose. Let's go to the next step, or choose display columns. Okay, so this is saying, just like the Excel spreadsheet, in this case it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns. Looks looks like. And they all come from the applications module.
Okay.
So, and then it's using the fields, status, application, and you can sort by only one of those. I wish you could sort, like in Excel, you can do a multiple sort, but you can only sort by one field. So, you could do an application name if you wanted to. That would be a common one that maybe they created. Probably not the status. Well, but no, you don't want to sort by the status. Okay, let's minimize this so we get that. So if you wanted to delete one of those, we're going to delete one and then put one back. So it said application teams, and then, so what we have, applications, there's actually, see where it says the folder. The folder is a module, so application, and then all the related modules, so teams is one. So if you click on teams, and then down in the bottom, it shows you the fields that are related to that module. So, no, down in the very bottom, the field names.
Okay.
Okay, so primary team name is what we had up there, so just click on primary team name. You don't have to type it, you can just click on it. See, I put it back. So this takes it off, and then just choosing that bottom list will put it back on, just clicking once. But you have to choose which module you want to start, where you want to get it from. So why don't you put another field in? Yep, see this one.
Alright, let's see the date modified.
Put in another field from the actual application.
Okay.
Okay. So you see how you add the field?
Yep.
Okay. So go back up to the top. So I think we're in the third step, right? Fourth step. Report details, and that's where you give it a name. So why don't you put your name? When I'm playing with it, I put my name first and then dash. Instead of global, let's change it just to you. So take off global and put so that way we won't clutter. There's over like about 450 reports. So really just clutter. Then you could do save and run.
Okay, and what about this right here?
Oh,
Is
it's
this
just showing you.
like when people do the search?
No, the search was back on, go back to the define filter. Yeah. That's where the search is. But where you click runtime, that will show you the search over on the right where it says runtime. If you don't click the check, then there'll be no search. Oh, you meant in the search for the actual report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have that runtime, you could change it just to be in process so go back up.
Okay, great.
Let's create a new report. See here, this is the one screen we didn't see because this is the start. And we did the rows and column is the easiest to create because you only have those 4 steps instead of 6 steps. So the summation will give you just totals. You know, it doesn't show you the individual records. Summation report with details will give you both the details and the totals. The matrix report, have you ever done a cross-tab report yourself for a, what is it called, pivot table?
The pivot table.
Yeah, so that's what you know, essentially a pivot table.
Okay. So is that the one that people are using when they make the graphs?
No.
No?
You can make a graph with the summation report.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're using even the summation for the summation report with details. Matrix, I haven't, you know, if you look at all those lists, there's going to be very, very few matrix reports where people, they're the hardest to create. And even the hardest to interpret. Just to create. So let's go ahead and create another row here.
Right. And this time I want to use multiple.
Yeah, but you still choose whichever one is sort of the meat of your report. So which one?
Okay. Say I wanted to capture coaching hours from last fiscal year for a certain grant.
Okay. So which one do you take?
Coaching details. And I need to go back, right?
No, that was just so if you go back, you'll just see you're back on that same screen. So that's the first screen. But you said for a certain funding.
Right. I don't know.
You know, one of the things that I do sort of teach you is I'll open up a separate record that just shows me the record for coaching detail, because then I know which fields to get off. So yeah, go to so if you see, you said IT is the name of the RTT. So, but you see, RTT is part of the name. So maybe we can get it from the name. You know, so you actually have two filter groups. You clicked twice, so we went to the filter group. There you go. So we want the name as our first field. So and it's from the coaching details. So go down to the bottom part and you type name. Okay, and see if we can, instead of is, well, you make it a runtime so you can look for different. So you have to hit next. Because they have we were editing before, and that's why all those were available. But because we're doing a brand new report, we have to hit next. Why don't we put the name in here too? We'll go back to your form if you want to. Just see what we want.
I'm thinking I wanted to do like billable, non-billable, and
So that billable type.
okay. So in this case, then I think I'd get rid of that. Then what the coach is saying.
So let's
Assign
say
to.
to sometimes it doesn't show us a lot because of the try coach and see if that just take clear it off and we'll just scroll through it.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes it's a minute. So see how you don't just type it in, you type it in and then you pick from the list. So what I'm going to see is if we go back into the top list, scroll, assign to user, click that, and then look at the bottom. Let's go through. Let's click on that again and see.
But clicking coaching details here, right, should give you access, say you need this and those
Right.
photos. Okay.
Well, it only gives you in the direct coaching details what's directly in that field.
Okay.
I mean, in that module. There's not a contact. It's really interesting with that. Let's just do first name and last name, and we'll see if it puts in, if that's the coach.
Okay. And actually, I'm going to go back here and I want to add date to the search field.
You want to include it or short date? Because the date created would be when somebody entered this in. So
Right.
if they went 2 weeks later after the actual coaching, that would be the date. But their start date would be when the coaching was. You have to type that. Once, because you have it has a filter, you have to type something in there. all the time, I mean, I could just let you do it. And then,
No, that's a great like check so
Yeah.
that when I'm doing it, I'll know. Okay. I guess that's good.
you can if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, it's sort of slow. So let's go back to display columns. See, we'll just go back and then come back to it. And then I wonder if it's having a problem. Sometimes, let's take off the first and last name and then we'll come back in later. Because it's a much more simple report right now. We'll just go through details. And do it. It's really unusual to me that it's still searching. We can always come back and start again.
So I think I have a pretty good feel for the rows and columns.
Okay. You
Um,
want to do the other one?
yeah.
If you want to see one again, or just do a summation? You want to, like you did before, we saw one that was existing, or do you want to do it from scratch?
I'll do it from scratch. Okay. And you said this is one that we can put a graph on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, we've got numbers, essentially. Well, funding stream, it's going to be, you only have four or three records, right?
We have 3 main fund streams. We have 5 different ones now because of what's been archived from
Okay.
last
So you
fiscal
want to
year.
do it, well, let me see what you do.
I guess I'll just try and capture all of our applications from last year's fiscal.
If you're starting from funding stream rather than applications, that's what I was basically asking. If you only have 5 records, and so if that's your main module that you're starting with, you're really only going to have those 5 funding streams. But if you want all your applications or the requisitions, so that for each funding stream, then I would start with either the applications or the requisitions modules.
Okay. Can you give me an example of when you would start with a funding stream module?
Basically, if you're thinking of all the fields that you want in the report, if most of them are
All
coming
in
from
that
funding
module.
stream, yeah.
Okay, then that's where you go.
Yeah. I mean, you still can do it, and I you know, it might work, but I generally go where the data itself is, rather than, you know, have a link to the data. But you want to still choose the funding stream, is that what you're saying?
I want to build a report where I was capturing like all the applications for 2 different funding streams.
Okay. So we can still, I mean, for your search part, it's okay to do the funding stream as your the search bar, but the actual columns will be from your application. So you can put funding stream like you do. Click on that funding stream. And you want to leave the funding stream.
Right.
Or you could do abbreviation too, like abbreviation. You know, SSR or SSR. You know, I think we give you the same choices as a, you'll have to go back and look. Right now you're choosing both the abbreviation and the name as your filter. But I don't know if the search is going to be here. We'll just make it one time and then back. And you'll have to go to an extra record. So, yeah, open it again. Yeah, okay. So, go to the funding stream. And then you can go you open the at the top, ECCLA. Yeah, make it full. You get out of start with. Who starts with? Or starts with
Okay.
See, now this is a new one. So the group by is, so if you're having the chart, so the group by would be whatever these are. So like if these are months, or if these are funding streams, or if these are, what do you want the bars to show?
Could I say application statuses?
Sure.
Okay.
That's going to be, you only have one group by in this case, so now choose next. Okay, then now it's saying, what do you want us, you know, what this, do you like want a number, do you want dollars, do you want, so because it's application status, it sort of makes sense to do the number of each, you know, count of how many are there. So, but you need to choose which field you want to count. So even if you choose the ID field, that's fine. If it's just a field that you want to count. And you want to count of them. See, it says count. There's count.
Where?
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. You don't need to say what field because you're just counting from the records.
Okay, and this right here that is showing me Is that all rubric stuff?
Yeah, because it's part of the application.
Okay.
You could say how many are ones, how many are twos, how many are threes, but we'll keep the count right now at this status. And then we can change it, we can come back. Let's go back to the one report that we had. And let's make this a runtime instead of, and we'll just retain CTAP. Let's get rid of all that extra after CTAP. And we just want to have CTAP and get rid of the space too. We can still play with it a little bit. So let me just put a C. Let me just put it in. And then we can play with it.
No. Okay.
So we didn't do details for this. So we only have to play this. If we did just summation instead of summation of details. So
Okay.
we could tell, which ones were in here. So it's a little hard to troubleshoot this when you do this summation. But summation of details. If you get all the chart and all the records, so then we can sort of play with it to troubleshoot.
Got it.
What's the one?
But this is the CCAP one, right?
Well, it's anything that has a C in it.
Okay.
So let's.
And do I ever, so I never have to, when in building the report, at no point did I say AFK specifically.
Right, because you are the AFK, you're part of the AFK team,
Right.
and only your records show up.
Okay, got it.
When I do a report, I see it. So if I ran that same report, I would get, a lot more than 326. Total application. One of the cautions about running these reports or making your own reports is that, all those related records or modules. So you have that application, but then you have related to it as funding streams and requisitions. Once you have all these related stuff, you can easily choose the wrong one and it's not really related. And so you'll get weird data. So a lot of Sharon and I are still working out how we're going to handle it. We've got way too many reports. It's hard to find reports. She has told me in the past it's better than we make the reports because then we didn't know the data. But I'm at a different philosophy that it's sort of better for people to play and even, you'll be able to tell, I think, if the data is messed up, like when it said no data.
Right.
Yeah. You have some, it's just that the report isn't correct yet.
Yeah. And I was asking because a lot of times I go into a report and it's almost perfect. It's almost capturing what I've been asked for. And it might be off by just the dates that I've been asked to find that information.
Yeah, so that was not yet.
Right. So that was
yeah.
I think that's probably really the easiest thing to do. It looks like the foundation for most information that we want is here. So just copying and editing.
Yeah.
To find.
But do try to
continue to create.
Yeah, well, yeah, but try to say that with your name.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, because otherwise it gets in the list of 400 and 500 and then 600 reports, and it's harder to find. See how you can spell mine that way. You know, I actually have a lot more, but I've done the same thing you have. Is always shared some of them. Yeah. Sometimes I will make you a report. Well, I did.
Okay, sounds good. I feel comfortable enough with this. But I want to take a look at one of your matrix reports just to see what that was.
Yeah, so you can see the chart's not as really, you can't really tell as much by the chart as you can with this. So you can see that there's your primary team name, because essentially they would have all the councils here, but because you're over, so that's one label, but then program abbreviations, so the different funding streams are showing you across here. So you really have two sets of data, and then the third set is what you're totaling. So most of them only have sort of columns that go this way. So the matrix gives you sort of the summaries in the meat of the report, whereas the rows and columns just have rows with no totals. And then the rows with summary have all the rows, but then at the bottom, or at certain groups, they'll give you the totals.
Okay. So you can do a matrix report with the details, like you can with this details.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one of the things that's unique about the matrix. You can never see detail because it's always total on something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't see what the actual reference is.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
I really
welcome.
appreciate your time.
Okay, I am going to stop this, and it actually ends up on your computer. So I am going to